Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. And today I wanted to showcase my ERTL collection because besides Wooden Railway, ERTL is one of my favorite Thomas toy brands to collect just because I find it to be so interesting and that it can be both accurate and very inaccurate at the same time, and that's what I like about it. So I wanted to showcase my ERTL collection as of this point, as it's still growing, but I wanted to show off the stuff that I have here currently. It's not that much, but hey, I'm hoping that it will grow. So it's going to be very similar to my Wooden Railway collection video where I just go over everything. So I'm just gonna do that again, starting with Thomas. And you can probably tell this isn't a regular ERTL Thomas. No, this is actually a Thomas from a board game. I don't remember which game. I think it's like a play-along board game and stuff. But it basically came with this Thomas. I've obviously changed the wheels because I have plans for these. But it came with a Thomas like this, and it looks very similar to the ERTL Thomas, just that it has a white running board and is entirely made out of plastic. But I like this one more than the regular ERTL Thomas, which is why I'm using this to represent my Thomas in this collection. But just in case, I do have one ERTL Thomas that has certainly seen some better days. Yeah, he has no funnel or wheels or detail. Yeah, he has seen some better days. But yeah, those are my Thomases. Then we have my only Edward, which it's weird. He looks kind of dirty and stuff on this side, but on the other side he looks totally clean. But I don't know what happened to them. I haven't tried to wash them or anything, so I don't really mind, I don't really care. It's an Edward, he works, it's fine. Then we have a Henry. I really like the ERTL Henry. I find him to be really cool, very long. I like that. Yeah, I just think ERTL Henry is cool. He's very accurate, but very small compared to Percy, who is surprisingly big. I don't have an ERTL Gordon or James, which is why I'm just skipping to Percy. But the ERTL Percy is very big, and this is another reason why I use this Thomas, because this Thomas scales better with this Percy, so that's why. Anyway, I really like the ERTL Percy. I find him to be cool. Then we have an ERTL Duck, just regular ERTL Duck, but then we also have a customized ERTL Duck, which has the correct black running board or black footplate. Unlike this duck, which is totally red and is very inaccurate compared to this duck. Then I only have one of the Scottish twin, and that is Scottish twins, and that is the Scottish twin Douglas. I don't have a Donald. I have to get him one, so he doesn't have to be alone. Not really much more to say, really. It's just an ERTL Douglas, really. I find him to be cool. I like him. That's basically it. We have an ERTL Oliver here. This is surprisingly one of the most accurate ERTLs ever because he actually has a white running board. Unlike all of these, which just has a red running board. I suppose Douglas doesn't really have a red running board, but it's kind of hard to mess up. Can't believe they did it on Duck though, but yeah. Then we have Ben. Don't have Bill. I think you're noticing a pattern here, but yeah, it's Ben. He has a very ugly face. I don't think a mother could love that face. That's just ugly. Then we have Diesel, which I have customized to look more like a Mute from the Mad Bomber. He doesn't have any blue paint on the back, but he looks more like a Mute, and I like that. I think he's cool. Then we have two Bocos, one of which I've customized a long time ago to look like Railway Series Boco, and it doesn't really work. I'm glad I at least have another Boco to look good, I suppose. Then we have Daisy, and this is cool. Not really, it's very ugly Daisy. And the last one we have is D261. I love D261, and this one has had the most heavy customization because he actually has HO bogies. Because I'm a huge fan of Mad Bomber, if you couldn't tell. So this is Andy Diesel. I like him, he is cool. I like all of these actually, but I like him especially. Continuing off from D261, we have Derek. I really like Derek, he's cool, got a lot of good detail. But that face, man, that face is oof. It's not as bad as Ben though. What I really like about Derek is that the fact that it says, please let it just, if you can read it, it says Thomas Tank instead of British Railways, which makes no sense because they managed to get the British Railways on Boko just fine. Like, yeah, right there, British Railways. They managed to get that fine, but they took Thomas Tank on Derek. That made no sense. Here we have Ari and Bird. I really like these. Can the camera focus? There we go. There we go. Nothing really special. They're just retoolings of Diesel, which is funny because they have the ladders that they aren't supposed to have. So yeah, got nothing special on them. Now we move on to some Railway Series characters. We have Wilbert and 2/16s. They're just the same model with different face and paint. That's basically it. Don't know why I have 2/16s, but I suppose I can use one of them for parts. So here we have D199, one of my favorite ERTL models, and one of my first actually. I really like him. His face has suffered damage over the years. If the camera can focus, there you go. He has suffered damage. He has been through wars. So yeah, those are all the standard gauge engines. Why is my camera so unfocused? There we go. Here we have some narrow gauge engines. Oh my god, it really... Here we have Linnaeus. He's looking really good. I like how narrow he is. It really emphasizes that narrow gauge. And then we have a rare one. We have Falcon. I didn't even know this was a Falcon when I purchased him. I thought it was a Serrano, but no, it says Falcon there. So this was kind of a mistake. Or accident. I didn't even mean to get a Falcon, but I have him, and I'm happy with him. I like him. Then we have Smudger, which is very inaccurate to his TV portrayal. He's supposed to have his nameplate on the tank and not, well, on the boiler and not on the tanks. So yeah, and that's very inaccurate and sad. I wish he didn't have that. Here we have some coaches. We have Annie and Clarabelle and the old coaches. That's basically it. I have nothing to say about them. This is the last row of characters, and we're starting off with Toad, which is one of the most oversized ERTL items ever. Like, Toad is massive. Look at him compared to Henry. Look at him compared to Oliver. He towers. He is a beast. He is ginormous. If anyone says that you're an ERTL Toad, game over, man. You can't recover from being called an ERTL Toad. Like, here we have 3 troublesome trucks. Nothing special about them except for this one, which I don't know if it's an error or not, because he has the back coupling at the front and the front coupling at the back. I have no idea why he's like that, but you know, be who you are. I don't care. Here we have some troublesome trucks, which came from that same playset as the Thomas. So yeah, if anyone knows the playset, I have the box, I have it. I just didn't, I wasn't bothered to bring it, so. Here we have the flatbed from the Lorry one, which we'll get right into, and also 2 custom flatbeds made from Annie and Clarabelle. Here we have Lorry 1, an ERTL item which I hate, because we couldn't just get a regular Lorry 1, no, they had to make him the Lorry 1 from the ending, so this is basically unusable when it comes to filming, because it will be inaccurate, so I might just repaint him or something. If any ERTL purists get mad that I repaint Lorry 1, fuck off. Here Lorry 2, a splendid model compared to his garbage brother that is Lorry 1. Lorry 2 is splendid, he is beautiful, look at that paint, look at the detail in the sky, he is beautiful. If you mistake this for a model railway scenery lorry or something, I'd understand completely, because this is beautiful, unlike this. This is brilliant. Then we have Bulstrode. Nothing special about Bulstrode, he's just Bulstrode. And then we have one of the funniest items here, the hand car with Old Bailey. At least I think it's Old Bailey. It's certainly based off Old Bailey, so he has a very weird face, if the camera will focus. He has a very, very weird face. And finally, we have the last item in my collection, and that is this giant ERTL Percy. And I love this thing so much. For one, he runs on Lego track, that's so cool. For another, he's giant. What more could you want? I've customized this one a lot by adding a Golden Bear Percy face, which is so much better. And also, I've added side rods to him. I think I'm the first person ever to do this. So now he can do this. look at that, he's just like my father. Puffing away. I hope you all enjoyed my Earl collection. It was very fun setting all of this up. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. Hopefully not too long.